Hello there. Thanks for taking a look. Here's how we're going to change the cabin air filter on a 2008 Honda Civic. These days many cars have not only an air filter for the engine, which is located under the hood area, but they also have a cabin air filter. And what this does is it filters the air that comes into the inside of your car as you're driving. So the passengers have a little cleaner air rather than breathing in pollution and other pollen and dust that flies around as you're driving around. So I'll show you how to change that cabin air filter when it's time. And how do you know when the right time is? Well, this car, which is a Honda Civic, as I mentioned, there's a special sensor that senses how dirty the filter is, and it'll send a signal up on your dashboard. Each type of car might have a different system, but as far as this one, there'll be a certain code that pops up on the dashboard, and that's how you know when to change the cabin air filter and also the engine air filter. So I'll show you how to change the cabin air filter. It's not too complicated, it only takes a few minutes. The first thing is make sure you have the correct part for your car, since there are many types of cars and many types of cabin air filters. So look in your owner's manual and check what the part number is for your car, for the cabin filter. If you don't have the owner's manual, you can always look on your automobile site online. If it's a Honda, check Honda.com or whatever type of car, and you should be able to find out what the part number is. Or if that's too difficult or you're having problems, you can also call or stop by your dealership where you got the car, or any manufacturer of the same car, and they can tell you the part number for that specific piece. Once you have that, you can either buy the part at your dealership, which will be probably more expensive than anywhere else, or you can stop in a auto parts store, or you can also stop in maybe a major discount store or any department store that has an auto department, and you can track down the piece that you need. So for example, for this car and for this company, which is called Fram, the part number is right here on the box. But each company has a different number for their manufacturer. So the Honda part could be a different number. If you don't want the original type of part from the dealership, you can also use a company that's also well known but not as expensive, like Fram or Pure Relator, or another company that makes different types of filters. And as I said, you can either go to an auto parts store or a major discount store that has an auto department. And if you have trouble finding the correct part, you can also always ask a salesperson to assist you. So for this car, this is what we'll be using today. So the first thing is, let's take a look inside here, and we can see exactly how to take the old filter out, put the new filter in. First thing, make sure your glove compartment is empty. If not, then you have to empty it out because you're taking the whole part out to replace this filter. So I'll show you how to do that. Open it up, and once it's opened all the way, on this car anyway, push in on the sides to let it go down more, because there's a little hook or a clip on each side. You see that? How it comes down? I bet you never saw that before. Now, on the inside is another story. So now that the glove compartment has been opened all the way, we have to get to where the cabin filter is. And that's inside here. Now if you can see over here, here's where the filter slides into. But first we have to undo the same thing the way we push the sides here of the glove compartment to get it open. there's also two clips on this little drawer that we have to push in. So we'll push in this side and push in this side, and then just slide the piece out. See, it's like a little drawer, like a little tray. And that's the cabin filter. Comes right out. You just push it up for the bottom, or you can just pull it right out this way. And it's a little bit birdy, not too bad, but it comes right out. And this is trash, so we throw that away. All gone. Now we basically just have this holder that we have to put something into. So we'll take the new cabin filter that's fresh and sealed in plastic. And we took it out of the plastic cover. Not too hard. Now we have the new cabin filter. Now you notice also, even though it seems square, there's only one way it can go in. See, it doesn't fit in this way. So we'll try it this way. You just push in a little bit on the edges. Plops right in. Now we have to slide this holder back to where it was inside. So we'll put it in the opening. Just push it in. You hear that click? That's it. It's all locked in there. Then the last thing to do, put up the glove compartment. Push in on the sides a little bit. Push it up. That's all done. Ready to go. Only took a few minutes, right? It wasn't complicated. And don't forget, if you have any questions or problems with something, then with the air filter, they have a little paper with the basic instructions. And it has pictures and everything, in case you need something to refer to. And as far as this one, it has it in English, another side in French and Spanish, in case you need assistance putting in your cabin air filter. But that wasn't too hard, was it? Only took a few minutes. Just make sure you find the right piece for your car, the right part. You take the old one out, put the new one in, and you're all done. So that should last at least another few months, or depending how many miles you get, how many miles it takes for it to get dirty again. As far as this car, it'll send me a signal when it needs to be replaced. So that was pretty simple, don't you think? Like they say, so simple even a caveman can do it. So I'm not a caveman and I'm not an auto expert, but this is one minor repair that almost anyone should be able to handle. And of course, if you ever have questions, you can also get maybe some help from your car dealership, or from an auto mechanic place, or from maybe an auto parts place, and they can assist you with putting in the part. But it's not really too hard. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and good luck.